Good morning, y'all. And this topic that you were speaking about today is extremely important for our national security. Cybersecurity, the tech issues that we have, not just have importance here in the US, but it's important globally to our allies, to our friends, to our partners around the world. In the Indo-Pacific region, I visited about 2 years ago with a bipartisan delegation to understand the climate, the environment, both physical and militarily, defensively, offensively, and also from a cybersecurity perspective. And understanding these issues and how important it is with the work that we're doing. It reaches across the aisle, it reaches across the ocean, and it reaches across everywhere around the world to keep us safe and our allies, our friends, and our partners. And so I sit on 4 committees here in Congress. Most members of Congress sit on 1, maybe 2, but I sit on the House Armed Services Committee, where a lot of these issues are coming up within the National Defense Authorization Act that we'll be voting on here in the next few days before the end of the year. And then also I sit on the VA committee, House VA committee. I sit on House Oversight. On the Oversight Committee, of course, you see, the Squad and AOC and then Freedom Caucus members like MTG. We get into a lot of fights over there, but what a lot of people don't know, a lot of our nonpartisan work, even in the cybersecurity space, is done on oversight. I've partnered with folks like Congressman Ro Khanna, a progressive out of California. We did a quantum computing bill that was signed into law by President Biden recently, and being able to reach across the aisle. And I'm the subcommittee chair of the Cybersecurity Subcommittee on Tech and Innovation in the U.S. government on oversight. It's actually where most of my work gets done. I pass more bills out of that committee, particularly out of that subcommittee. And almost every single piece of legislation I've worked on has been completely nonpartisan, where Republicans and Democrats alike all support it, because cybersecurity is national security. And one of the things that I've been trying to do since my visit to the Indo-Pacific region is also understanding the kinetic and non-kinetic ways, whether it's economically, business-wise, manufacturing, and not just, when is China going to invade Taiwan? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and do we call their bluff? And but understanding the ways in which we can support friends and allies in the region, and we know that Taiwan is the tip of the spear, and being able to use technology, and with the advent of AI, the advent of machine learning, understanding what the Pentagon is, the DoD, they really are the face of the future in cybersecurity, the way that they are brokering and working with Silicon Valley and Palo Alto to work up and beef up our defenses, but not just our defenses, but our offensive strategy as well. So appreciate the work that you all are doing here this morning and today. And if ever you have an idea that you want to run by us, I am an inch deep and a mile wide. I get a lot of great ideas from folks in the industry, because you all are the subject matter experts. We do policy up here, but you guys and gals are in the thick of it. You're in the weeds. You understand it better than anyone. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We want to make sure we're doing right and thinking about it in a smart way, because sometimes when we file legislation, when working on bills, we don't understand what the unintended consequences might be. You all know better than anyone what the traps are. And so help us, teach us so that we can learn from you, so that we aren't doing policy that then encumbers or hurts us even further. So appreciate you all being here today. Appreciate you being on the Hill, and stop by the office anytime. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Congressman,